Yeah, it's getting a chance to check everywhere, see the light everywhere. Yeah, so we got light everywhere. What am I doing? I'm waking up. That's what I'm doing, Aaron. Waking up. Oh, you do? Okay, do you want to start it? Please get on that teacher on it. Do you want to start now? There. That should take care of that. Quick clackening. Okay.
viel Flieger geraten zwischen die Mühlen.
Bin enttäuscht von der Politik. Auch von den Grünen. Muss ich ehrlich so sagen. Also aus meiner Sicht als Naturschützer sind die Grünen momentan nicht wählbar. Sicherlich kann man mit einer Windkraftanlage CO2 einsparen. Aber dass jetzt dieser Boom entsteht,
Hey, the girl, I've got to kick you.
Gründe. Das ist Wirtschaft, die hier betrieben wird. Es wird sehr viel Geld damit verdient, einfach.
Yeah, lady girl. She's on string with me, just everything else and all. So, So, as you probably know, Aaron, I have pretty much let Star Wars Field totally go because they're not working on the new world, this, that, and all. They just keep, $100, $100. They're not working on the story. So, I have basically let my account go to the third status. But, talking with some of the people in this world, yeah, this is our club, this, that, and everything else and all. And as you can see, yeah, over there's our string wall, and you can actually click on these and actually see yourself, this, that, and all. Well, like I said, between Star Trek and this world, yeah, that's all I'm going to concentrate on. This world and Star Trek. Yeah, let me move this over to the other monitor. But yes. But other good news is this Tuesday, this contact day will be starting this Tuesday, just everything else and all. So, yeah, like I said, it's kind of late because first contact has already happened. But this Tuesday, first contact will be going. All right, see you later, Aaron. Yep, like I said, I'm pretty much grinding away this time. I am trying to get the Klingon side completed, but, Well, like I said, it's just, if you ever notice, Star Wars Field thought like, yes, I am no longer going to be streaming and showing that and all, because the lady Jackie is basically banned another game streamer, that and all, that I follow and support. So, I was like, okay, you know what, I am not going to be supporting this because it's $100. So I let my Star Wars the third, go back to the third account status. But no, as you can see, this is pretty much what I'm flying. I have the new crystal, which is this one. So I'm basically making crystals everywhere and this and everything else and all. So, but like I said, I'm just switch to the Klingon side, because like I said, yes, this is what a completed character looks like. As you can see, again, like I said, if you hit 85, you're done. You're maxed out. If you are starting a fleet, you want to do your Dilinity 9 first to get rid of it, take care of that. Then go down to your research lab and do your research lab next. Everything else is basically eye candy. Everything else is all eye candy. But as you can see, yeah, I'm now going to go to the Cleon side because I am trying to get the Cleon side leveled up and completed, which is kind of hard to do when you're just by yourself. But now the two games I'm going to be concentrating on is Star Trek Online and Oodleders. And there it is right there. There it is right there. So April 8th, 1 day, 2 hours, 31 minutes away from now. You're gonna get the thing launched, this, that, and everything else. But the other thing, here's the thing. Federation mission scout ship. So far we have no details of what this involves, this, that, and all. So I'm hoping today, tomorrow, we get some intel, because this is going to be the next ship that you'll be able to unlock, this, that, and all. Neat, because it's a scout ship. I'm thinking it's going to be a escort/raider style, this, that, everything else. But, like I said, this is going to be the next one that you're going to be working on, grinding away, and trying to get picked up. So again, like I said, it starts tomorrow and runs till April 29th. Alright, so let's see. Oh yeah, turn others. So this gets updated every pilot. Yeah, I would say a pilot, because you got to figure it's a scout, so it's going to be a small ship. So yeah, but so far we have no info yet, none. Usually by Friday, they had already posted stuff and hey, this is the shit, here's the stats. No, they have not posted nothing yet. Nothing. As to Universal, yes, this gets updated every 3 days. These get updated every morning at 6 o'clock my time. So this is all easy to do. So yeah, finding, as you can see, I am trying to get my thing completed. Got one in progress, 54 hours. Two hours. And like I said, when you get to 10, you're done. You go to the next one when you get to 10. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the event. Again, you've got to literally 1 day, 6 hours, 38 minutes left. Today we're getting 13,000 dilithium. Now this dilithium is not refined. This is unrefined dilithium. So when you get it, it is going to be going into this right here. Okay, it is going to be unrefined dilithium, this everything else, not refined. And then as you can see this ship, yep, I pretty much had the crystal, now as you can see the crystal. So I'm making crystals everywhere. I'm making crystals everywhere. Yeah, so we need to go down our ground zone and... Okay, we're gonna reload this. We're gonna reload that again. Okay, yep, we can do that. We can destroy that land. But yeah, Aaron, I would not be surprised if being a pilot ship. Because it's a scout. And there it is, top. And the girl is like, hey, why are you not talking to me? Sorry, the girl, your TD was coming across.
Bad news. I'm reading a lot of spatial distortion out there, and hostile ships are coming through. We're finishing some defense satellites to assist you, but we need some time. Do what you can until they're ready for activation.
And like I said, she's basically 6 hours ahead of me in Germany. Get that and all, but we're always 24/7 on next to each other. 24/7.
Targeting the shield generators. If we lose those, Pahvo will be vulnerable to invasion from orbit. The good news? Our defense satellites are ready. Skip.
Alright. So, yep. I'll be making crystals everywhere. So did you try to do the DTS ladder board? Yeah, please do not fly my build. My build is it's just basically the shell. Yes, I can make crystals everywhere, I can make explosions everywhere. But if you're trying to do that DTS and claim that DTS ladder board, nope, don't do my build. Because you will never get up on the leaderboard. Never. I'm missing one. Way over there. Alright, now this glade. The first glade that comes from this direction. This glade that's going to come from the side. You don't got to worry about this side yet. So they're going to be coming from the sides. Alright, so you got 2 over there and 2 over there.
Picking up multiple enemy signals on sensors. Get ready.
And the satellite started taking damage. See, this is what my build's all about. Making pretty explosions. This is what my build's all about, making pretty explosions. Oh no, it's crystal crystals going away. No. Oh, they're pretty crystals. And just keep going back and forth, back and forth. hate those cruisers. Yeah, those cruisers can make you go forward. Yep. Like I said, you're not trying to do the leaderboard. Yep. Not in the third Anderson crystals. And you can see, there's those crystals doing their job. There's those crystals doing their job.
Warning, ship is under attack.
30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left. Now, this next glade, they will come from this direction. So yes, we got this glade, but this next glade, they will be coming from this direction.
Satellite upgrades are now available. When you scan a satellite, its new abilities will come online. Your service branch will determine which upgrades will activate when you scan a satellite. Choose wisely.
So yes, tacticals will get photon torpedo, torpedo threat, wheel, science will do tachyons, tractors, and engineers will do their field. And if you want to do it really good, yes, put a aerial field here, aerial field here, and aerial field here. Everything else, nope, science and tactical. Oh, he's an engineer too. Okay, good. So he's got 30 fields on the front and a 30 fields on the side. So yeah, a good setup.
Heads up, the enemy flagships are coming to attack.
Shields have failed.
So yeah, these dreadnoughts, you have to get rid of them ASAP, because they will hurt. They will hurt. Data taking some serious damage. You know why? Because nobody's detecting data.
75%.
Nobody's detecting data.
Shield generator gamma is at 75%.
Yeah, like I said, nobody's detecting data.
Shield generator gamma is at 50%.
Yeah, like I said, we pretty much lost the option on.
Shield generator output is at 75%. Did it! They're safe.
So yeah, we did not do well at all. Nobody was detecting data, so
done.
as soon as it dropped down to low 80, we lost the option on.
If they come back, we'll be ready for them. Keeping Pahvo safe is important. You've done a lot today to make that happen. Thanks.
So yeah, this was not a good run. Alright, so we need to go down to the ground zone. Wow, that didn't get a start at all. Alright, so we need to break stuff down. Okay, these you cannot break down. Alright, let's try again. Alright, I thought that'd get us. Almost there. Now this is really dangerous out there exploding by now. And thinking of really dangerous, Aaron, have you seen what they've done? Yep, they've now brought out a new ship, this, that, and everything else. Plus, now you can colonize different areas of the map. So, yep, you can now colonize, different areas. Like I said, I still follow the Hudson Orbital people. Did everything else. I still watch what they're doing. So, and I kind of wish Janina Mug would come back, but yeah. So I'm still following the Hudson Orbital team people. Yep, between that little guy and the other one, instant kill. Oh, I can shoot through the wall. So yeah, between this little enemy, between that little thing right there, and the Lunchy Walker, you're pretty much a one-man army. You're a one-man army. You can pretty much wipe out everything. Like I said, one man on there. Oh, the Lunchy Walker is down there now. So yeah, the Lunchy Walker will go hunting. He will go hunting. You know what? I'm gonna put this thing right here. That way they can get shielded and protected. Like I said, we're up to 38. All we're doing is going back and forth, back and forth. motherfucker dead. That way they will keep this room, protected. They're completed.
Shield losing power. Making damage. Shield losing power.
So yeah, as you can see, on the walking tank. Yeah, let's take it all our lead. Come on. Because I'm under attack. Yeah, so let's see, you can't break stuff down. Okay, these you cannot break down. Dude, you can't break down. Really? Well, let's go to the Terra, and then head down to the Deadlands. Alright, lead again. Alright, so we've got to kill 10 Terran ships.
Ship is under attack.
There's 2.
Station's metaphasic shields have dropped. Focus fire on the plasma control station.
cook you.
The station is drawing power from an auxiliary satellite. Shut it down to drop the metaphasic shields.
Three, four. Five.
The station's metaphasic shields have dropped. Focus fire on the plasma control station. The station is drawing power from an auxiliary satellite. Shut it down to drop the metaphasic shields.
Yeah, I'm making cryptos.
The station's metaphasic shields have dropped. Focus fire on the plasma control station. The station is drawing power from an auxiliary satellite. Shut it down to drop the metaphasic shields. The station's metaphasic shields have dropped. Focus fire on the plasma control station.
Yay! Alright, so you gotta get a lot of loot. I suggest ninth rule. And you gotta get a lot of loot. This one right here. Because if you gotta get a lot of loot, Nitro usually gives a lot.
Looks like there was a fight here recently. I'm not picking up any House Mokai ships on the sensors, though. If they're here, they're under cloak.
Good to see you. Admiral Cabret, at your service. As you can see, we're dealing with an unexpected breakout of hostilities here.
So what happened here, Admiral?
We came here to determine the status of a rather unusual variety of spore. As we were getting our bearings, a Ferengi marauder dropped out of cloak and unleashed hell.
Did you say a Ferengi ship got a cloak in the days?
Afraid so. Fortunately, the Carter and Shurgat were able to respond before the Ferengi finished us off. Once they arrived, the Daemon pursued the better part of Valor and went back under cloak. Now that you're here, I believe the Ferengi will cut and run, assuming they're still out there hiding.
Yeah, I would say the odds are not in that favor with Needian around.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm reading low-level radiation coming from a nearby asteroid. I think your Ferengi is out there harvesting spores, Admiral.
We need to stop that.
Take the Carter and Shurgat with you. The Ferengi will think twice about attacking a group of ships. And you might be able to put an end to all this without firing a shot.
I agree.
The Carter is ready to assist you.
Lead the way. Shurgat will follow. Reading a single Ferengi vessel, Marauder class. They've decloaked.
A Ferengi ship got a cloak in the days. Not a good idea. The main reason why is because Ferengi ships like to do a lot of stun and hold ability. That's what Ferengi ships are good for, stun and holds.
I thought I made myself clear to that woolly-faced Starfleet Admiral. This salvage is mine and mine alone. Now run along before I'm forced to damage that pretty ship and take it as a prize. After all, even a damaged ship of that class will fetch a fine pile of latinum.
I think you're overestimating yourself, Big Ears.
That's what you get for doing your own thinking, friend. Allow me to show you the error of your ways.
Fine, out of your way. Red alert.
Leave enough of their ships for salvage. I'll be under cloak.
Well, there's good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Fine, bad news first.
Bad news, the Ferengi managed to harvest a spore colony from the asteroid before we arrived. He's got more than enough to make our lives difficult if he sells to Ja'ul.
Okay, and the good news?
The Ferengi ship just dropped out of cloak, and by the look of things, they're suffering a full propulsion system breakdown. No impulse, no warp, thrusters over. So, how do you feel about taking those spores off our hands?
Sounds like a great idea.
Before you start, let me remind you that I have what you want, and it's one button press away from disintegration. My ship might be a mess, but my personal phaser works just fine.
Let me think about this. You know what? Transporter energize.
You beamed out my spores! Not one, not some, but all my spores! I'm ruined! Oh, I don't suppose you're interested in a very promising business opportunity on Ryza? Beachfront property?
Nope. Hard pass, you're under arrest, big ears.
We've got company, angry company. They're targeting us and the Ferengi.
Fine, red alert.
You treacherous! This deal gets worse by the minute.
But the third captain sounds cheerful there. I heard some cheer.
The nerve of some people. Do they not know the 16th rule of acquisition? A deal is a deal. But you're not a barbarian like those... Never mind. You've got class. I can tell.
Why, thank you. You're still under arrest, big ears.
Now, don't be so hasty, my classy, well-armed friend. Before you haul me off, let me tempt you with a one-of-a-kind offer. That Ryzian timeshare I mentioned earlier, plus a full barrel of Tranya. 2386 vintage. That's easily worth my weight in latinum.
Nope. Tractadine.
Ooh, I'll throw in the legendary Toxwoot hat. Do we have a deal?
Start going over this direction. That way you can get behind them as they go in.
The Birmingham is ready for action, and not a moment too soon. It looks like Madron's treacherous friends are coming back for a rematch.
I can honestly say I had nothing to do with these ships coming to kill us. They're doing it all on their own. You aren't going to let them kill me, are you? I'm helpless. You have to protect me.
We'll do what we can to just still under arrest, big ears. You can see you're sitting behind them as they're spawning in. As you can see, you're sitting behind them, and they're spawning in.
They're down to looking ship. Keep up the pressure. Well fought. Well fought.
Don't do anything. Let's make sure you get all our loot. So yeah, as you can see, I got crystals everywhere. Alright, so it looks like we got all the loot.
Well fought indeed. They'll think twice about coming after us again. I'll let Alliance Command know what happened here today. If Jaula or any of Modron's friends try to harvest the spores in this system, we'll make sure they have a nice welcoming party waiting for them.
And dig ears.
Modron's on his way to a Federation holding facility. We will make sure he faces justice for what he's done here today. Rest assured. Your work is done here. We'll take care of the wrap-up. Cabret, out.
Alright, so let's go ahead and break stuff down. And there, completed.
Well fought. Well, Modron's on.
There's that. So yep, like I said, tomorrow we'll get $13,000 in tomorrow. But sometime today, I hope we get some stats on the new scout ship. Because like I said, that starts tomorrow. So the first contact will be starting tomorrow. And it's going to be running, I think, like 2 weeks. But we're getting a scout ship with that event, with that and all. So sometime today, we should be getting stats about it. And what's all involved and everything. But, yeah, that's that. Otherwise, like I said, let's see how our fleet's doing. Ooh, got another project completed. Yay, there. So again, if you're trying to get fleet ships are on the tactical side, the red. So if you're trying to get fleet ships, yeah, that's where all your fleet ships are. They're in this one right here. Alright, so I need to jump to our fleet base. Alright, run over here. We need engineering, right? Yeah, it was engineering. Okay, 50, 100, and 150. That way we can definitely cover it. Because you need 77. But every now and then you'll get crap officers that don't want to go for some reason. You have to just dismiss them. Okay, there, that's filled, that's filled. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Just the colony left and the starbase is left. The spire's been done, research lab done, K-13 done, industry done, dilithium line done. And again, if you're starting out, you want to do your dilithium line first, get rid of your dilithium, and then go down to your research lab and do your research lab next. Reason why is because your dilithium has your bonuses and discounts and stuff. Excuse me. Well, your research lab will have these. Yes, throughout the thing, you'll get dilithium boosting that you can activate and XT boosting that you can activate when it's XT weak or dilithium weak. Now, be forewarned that when you do these, it takes all week to run, but then after it's done, it takes all week for it to cool down and go away. So time your timing, good, because there are some times where you'll get dilithium and XT together, Other times, you'll get your, like 1 week is dilithium, the week right after is XP, or sometimes it's XP, but then a week later it's dilithium. So you want to time yours, as best you can. Because again, when you activate them, it takes all week for it to run. Then after it's done, it takes all week cooling down before it goes away, and you can pick another project. So just, time your thing, good. Time it good. Alright. Alright, well that's pretty much it. Anytime like the sector stays. So like I said, sometime today we should be getting stats on the new scout shit sometime today. But tomorrow, no, not that. Yes, I want the other one. Yes, I want that one right there. That's the one I want. So yeah. So like I said, yes, tomorrow this could be kicking in. Sometime today we should be getting stats on the scout ship sometime today. But tomorrow, this is going to be kicking in and run like 2 weeks, this, that, and everything else. But again, like I said, we should be getting stats sometime today on a scout ship, a Federation Nation scout ship. Again, it's probably going to be a escort/raider with piloting skills probably, this and everything else. The third thing that comes to my mind is the Dejurian ship. That what kind of comes to my idea, the Dejurian ship. It's been a good while since we've had another Dejurian ship, this and everything else and all. Yeah, that could come to mind. The Dejurian ship, this, that, and all. But we should be getting stats of it sometime today. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and kill it, this, everything else and all. I have not had breakfast yet, so I'm going to go get in breakfast. The girl's kind of sad that she couldn't be on the stream with me, even though I had her muted and deafened. For some reason, the Dejurian ship was fantastic. Yes, it was, Aaron. Yes, it was. But now, like I said, it just, I don't understand why. She was muted and deafened, and for some reason, she was still coming across somehow. Just that and all. So I don't understand how that was. So, I will see you later, Aaron. So, here's our ending. Alright, I use Streamlabs to do my streaming, so there's my affiliate to Streamlabs. Otherwise, please check out those other links, this, that, and all, and I will see everyone tomorrow. Hopefully, sometime today, we'll have the stats of the new ship. If we do get it, I'll make a special stream for it, I doubt it. But if not, tomorrow, we will be doing First Contact tomorrow. So again, tomorrow, we'll have 2 events. We'll have the Hold the Line, which will be ending tomorrow. This will be starting tomorrow. So we're going to have 2 events going on. One that will be ending, and this one will be starting. So tomorrow's going to be an interesting day. So, bye everything. Bye, Aaron.